This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Half 85.
Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Singletary will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Desmond Ridder, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook up the gut. And some room to maneuver. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. So give them the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, check nigga. Check snap. Steal. Check steal.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2nd and 11. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. On the move past the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Alert, alert, alert.
2nd and 5 now. Allen, and the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Allen off the play fake. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Alert, alert, alert.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bird.
Here we go.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. They'll drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd and 10, Allen, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. They've got his man complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 34 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 28-yard line. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, close field. Yellow, go! Go red! Cross it, stick!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons! Cordero Patterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 35, Bills 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Yellow, blue, red.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 41 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42, Bills 21.
And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll give it to Patterson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 60 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. He stiff arms him, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
On the set. 52 blaster. Whatever. 52. You're blue. Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him.